Closer to home, people across our region have been standing outside pretty much all day long.
And they are waiting for a special event, tonight's much anticipated release of Star Wars Episode 3.
Boy, it's almost here, too. News Channel 6's John Nicely is live tonight at the Cinemark Theater in Paducah with, John, what looks like the cast from the film.
Yeah, the show doesn't actually start until midnight, but the show before the show has been going on all day. In fact, we got crowds here. They got here about noon today. Now, this group has, they're representing quite a number of cities and states across the country. They got people from Sikeston, Missouri, from Chicago, Illinois, and here from Detroit, Michigan joining us. This is Francis and Joe Shore. You guys traveled. What time did you get up today? And tell me why you came all this way.
Well, we left Detroit around 8 o'clock this morning. We could have gone to a party like this in Detroit, but we're down here to be with some friends. You know, it's all about being with the people.
Joe, tell me a little bit about your excitement about this movie. What are you looking forward to most?
Well, the battle between Luke and Obi-Wan.
It's going to be a good one. Now, do you know what's going to happen in this movie? Do you already know what's going to happen?
No, all except for the lightsaber battles. I like doing those too.
All right. Well, thank you, Joe, and thank you, Francis. Now, it's all about having fun in the line before the line. You see, you got fight scenes being enacted over here. You got people doing anything they can to have a good time. The line actually spans way back behind the building, at least a couple hundred people. Now, I want to point this out to you. This group of guys, they know what's going on. They're watching, actually, this is Star Wars Episode 4, the first Star Wars to ever come out back in the 1970s. So they're getting pumped up for Episode 3 by watching the first one to come out, and it looks like they're having a good time. This is what it's all about. It's all about having a good time.
You want to show me on TV. You want to make me a star.
I've been out of Star Wars for a while, but being pulled back into it so suddenly, it's actually really exciting.
It's all about embracing our nerdhood together.
There's just a shared bond that everyone has.
We had this fight scene choreographed for over a week. And like many things, they don't go right, but I used the power of the dark side, and things worked out.
Now, this isn't only the scene here in Paducah. This is the scene at movie theaters across our region. Theaters sold out, Carbondale, Marion, Illinois, Cape Girardeau, Missouri. This is a big night, and I got to tell you, the atmosphere here is pretty electric.
So, John, how much does it cost then to be an authentic Star Wars fan?
Well, it kind of depends on how authentic you want to be. Here we've got, this is the official Episode 3 lightsaber, and I want to show you how it works. Very realistic, very lifelike. This is Yuri. Yuri, tell me a little bit about this lightsaber and your costume.
All right, this lightsaber here is Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber from Star Wars Episode 3. So this is what he'll be fighting with in the movie. And this costume here is Obi-Wan Kenobi's. Well, naturally he didn't wear glasses in the movie, but I'm kind of blind. So, and my grandmother made it. And I just wanted to say thank you, Granny, for making my costume.
All right, thanks, Yuri. Great night out here. Everyone's having a good time.
All right, thank you, John. Got to give Granny her props, don't you?
Well, and when she helps out, too, that cuts down on the cost just a little bit. That sword looked like it might
Looks like all the money was tied up in the old lightsaber. Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. Yeah.
Very nice.
Still to come tonight, a quarantine tonight on horses at Churchill Downs.
And Star Wars fans ready to head to a galaxy far, far away for a sixth and final time. The Revenge of the Sith flies onto the silver screen at midnight tonight. But if you don't already have a ticket, you're probably too late.
Big night tonight, folks, in Paducah, waiting for the curtain to go up on the final Star Wars movie. They are waiting in line. Everybody, been a good night. Thanks for sharing part of it with us.
Yeah, here's a live picture of folks waiting for Star Wars. Good night.